I'm sorry it's a little bit boring here tonight, but it'll down. That's double Dutch. All right, come on up on your pegs, let's go. Up on your feet, let's do it. On your feet, let's do it. All right. All right, let's wake up this joint. How do we feel today? Oh, I just added that onto the bill. All right, you feeling lucky tonight? All right, good. What did you say, James?
Bring it.
Bring it. James, show us your shoes. Man, those are some serious shoes.
I like those shoes. He's got the kicks.
Woo! All right, there we go. Right. Nice set of glasses here for you guys. The key is more people. All right. 5.
More people.
8.
More people.
5. Who's the 5th person? 5. Who? Can you believe it? He said something. He wants to put it back in the deal.
I'm putting it back in the deal.
All right, there we go.
What do you got?
Well, Fernando, you got a lot of friends now. All right, 5.
More people.
8.
More people.
1.
More people.
All right, there we go. All right, come and stand over here, my friend. There we are. Nice one. What's next? Oh, we'll get some pictures, all right? Pitcher of water. All right. Pirate set. There we go. 5.
More people.
8.
More people.
2.
More people.
All right. Something you just need, am I right? Absolutely. Definitely.
Can never get enough power.
Mix them up.
Why?
What do you do? 582.
What did I do wrong? I barely work here, man. All right. 5.
More people.
7.
More people.
7.
Oh.
Michael, you're going to fit right in, I can tell. Come stand over here, my friend.
I get to hold that, right?
You do? No, you don't get to hold it. You get to keep it.
That's what she said.
There we go. You didn't have much to give, did you?
No, I didn't. Oh, you got her mother.
All right, have a seat, guys. Okay, very special welcome, our personnel director, Mr. Fernando Rodriguez. Making a total nuisance of herself, Kat, my secretary. Our GSD, Mr. Bill Ward, could you introduce your... And your superstar?
Is Lenore.
All right, Lenore. Okay, GSD, Mr. Don Wheel at the back. All right, Don. And who have you got to introduce tonight?
Got Brandon over here,
There.
and over there.
All right, there we go. Nice one. GSD, Tyke Callison. All right, Tyke. All right. Nice. All right, GSD, Mr. Daniel Cleary. All right, Daniel.
Can everybody stand up on my team, please? All right, we got JC and Vinny, and their new talent scout, Raven.
All right.
And then we've got Parker right over here,
Yes.
sidekick. Katie and Eric, Aaron, Baron Williams, Denise Nelson,
Yeah.
all the way from Caldwell, Mark Steffen, and new to the game, Michael Farrick. And a big round of applause for Snazzy Shoe Man.
We're going to call you Mr. Bojangles or something, eh? All right, then we got the legend of our business, the legend of Austin, Texas. We got Faye Williams. There we go, Faye. All right. And behind her, lovely Angela. Right. All right, where we go from here? We've got Casey's new. Casey Wilder just joined us. And Catherine. All right, Catherine. Right. Sorry, we got a brand new GSD, Donna Martinez. All right. Very excited. She said she's going to wipe the floor of you guys. And I know she's very capable of doing that. She told me off the other day and wiped the floor with me, trust me. Okay, and I haven't forgotten anything. How's your last day? And we got Kat's new recruits. Your name is? Martin. There we go, Martin. And your lovely wife? Mary. Been rainbow owners for how long?
About 30, 20, 25 years.
You see?
Ever since we bought the first rainbow.
Uh-huh. Excellent. Have you noticed that you survived even though your wife corrects you on everything? But they are proud owners of brand new rainbow this week. All right, nice job. Your third one? Son of a gun. Excellent. What do you think of this latest one?
I like it.
Isn't it great?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
I like even the ones I had before because they really spoiled me.
Uh-huh. They did spoil you.
And even this one's going to spoil them better.
Very much so. Very much so. All right, good deal. All right, let's get rid of some money to start off this deal. Angela Bailey, $1,700. Come on up, girl. There we go. Donna Martinez, $700. James Bradley, $500. You got to come all over. Come all the way so we can see those shoes.
Twinkle toes.
That's right.
Congratulations, my friend. Nice job. All right. Lenore, $500. There we go, my girl. There we go. Mr. Ty Callison leading the way here this week. $2,200. Come on up, sir. Nice job. And our big money maker this week, Rainbow owner, recruited by Daniel, went out and sold his free machine, $2,399. Baron, all right, Baron. Hey! Lyle and Jimmy, could you come on up for a sec, please? There we go. All right. Nice job. Uh-huh. There we go. Cat,
Okay, you're in charge of the camera.
we're waiting. Come on closer, please, Cat.
We're getting it closer. We're gonna get in the
Cat,
blanket.
can you come closer, please? Cat, can you come closer, please?
Oh, okay.
He put his head away. Cheese.
Cheese, anything.
Money.
Okay, y'all have to look at the door.
Yeah, right.
All right. Is that it? All right, nice. All right, hello, Michael. There we go, have a seat. Baron? Baron, I think I asked you this last week. All right. I've lost total control. What control? Okay, guys, it's not every day that you sit there holding a check for $2,400 through your efforts in the rainbow business. And Barron's worked very, very hard indeed to complete his program. He is a rainbow owner, and he got to complete his program in 7 weeks. Guys, that is fantastic. And along the way, you made 5 or 6 sales as well, right? Plus $2,400. Guys, that's a fair deal, isn't it? It really is. And could you tell us a little bit about what rainbow means to you? Or
Sure. It's
first of all, what do you do by day?
well, I just recently moved here from Virginia. I was in the Navy for 5 years, and I went to school and started a little family. Brought him here to Texas. Was living with my mom, and Daniel came and showed me the rainbow and just totally blew me away with how amazing it was. And he's just such a great guy. But at the time, and I'm still doing, I clean pools in the Texas heat. It's hot, and it's a hard job. Well, it's got its benefits, but it's nothing like.
You can take a plunge every now and again.
Every once in a while, you got to check the main drain, make sure it's.
Are you what they call a pool boy?
I'm But I'll tell you, being brought into the Rainbow family has been a blessing. It really has given me an opportunity to make enough money to help support my family and get me a little bit further in life. And I'm going to school at UT right now and trying to finish my degree. And the Rainbow's, it's such a flexible job that allows you to make that extra money. And
Well, there's one thing I noticed from meeting you from the very first day. You're a very, very responsible person. First of all, the way you're taking care of your young family, the fact that you're working by day, cleaning pools in that heat, and then going out and putting on demonstrations. I really respect what you're doing, and thank you very, very much. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Would you like a All right. Guys, from the 20th to the 31st, I put up a contest for iPads, tablets, etc. And we have 2 winners. We have Tyke. He won a tablet. Could you come on up to be recognized, please, Tyke? There we go. And Faye and Angela, come on up. You guys be recognized for winning your tablet as well. The Samsung Galaxy. Congratulations. There we go. Ooh, boy, this is fun. Say cheese. Smile. What did you say, flat screen?
Yes. Get in there.
All right.
There you go.
There we go. Thank you very much. Faye,
Well,
you guys have had a terrific month so far. Well, that month's gone now, right?
Yep.
But just let some of you people that don't know, but Faye is 72 years young, right? And she outworks literally everybody in the office. She is absolutely amazing. I get a call last night, I think it was 10 to 11 on Labor Day. Didn't want to disturb you, but I got another credit card sale. And that was it last night. Why don't you tell us about a couple of sales that you made in the last few days? Because you guys sold 4 or 5 sales this last week.
yes, we did. We sold one to that porn star, Farrah Abrams.
How come?
You didn't clean the bed, did you?
How come I never got to do that demo?
And well, the one we went over to last night was a neat one. The man and the lady, they was at the home show at the convention center, and they told us they had just bought a jacuzzi for $12,000. So he said no, and besides the rainbow was too much, and he'd have to think about it. So I go through telling him, if you got the best time to get this when you see all the evidence in front of you. And when do you want to start getting this out of the house? If you go back and use that stuff again, the vacuum cleaner and brooms, you ain't going to come back later and pay more for the rainbow. The best time to get it when it's on sale, and we got it right now. Well, he says, no, I got to have more time to think about it. I said, okay, Angel, could you empty the water and we'll get this together? So we got it together, went out, got down the road 7 or 8 miles. She calls me back on the phone. She says, we want to get it. Come back. So I said, okay, we went back.
Nice job. Angela, I'd like to have your interpretation of the movie star demo. Could you come and tell us about it, please?
We was at the home show and we were, trying to get people to get an instant set appointment, and we were talking to some people, and this girl came up. She had the prettiest teeth. I mean, her teeth were just amazing. So I asked her, I said, how do you get your teeth so white? And she said, they're all veneers. She said, they're all porcelain veneers. I give $27,000 for these teeth. So as soon as she said $27,000, I'm thinking, if you can give $27,000 for teeth, you're buying a rainbow. So she was with her dad, and her dad was holding this beautiful little girl, about 4 years old, and we got talking to him, and she gave me the dentist's name and said that he finances. Well, anyway, I told her about the aromatizer, and I told her that I could give her one if she would set up an appointment. Set up an appointment. We give these away if you'll watch our presentation. So she gave me her number, and she said, text me. I don't do phone calls, text me. So I text her, me and Faye were calling some people, and I said, oh, well, I got to call that girl, text that girl. So she texted me back, and she said, Tuesday at 9. I said, okay, we're there. So we drive over there, and it was an apartment. And I thought she was about 28, really. And it was an apartment, and we first got there, and she wasn't there yet. She was just bringing her little girl back from school. She had no makeup on, her hair was pinned up. And she's like, oh, y'all, I really don't want y'all to see me like this. I don't have no makeup on. And I'm like, you look beautiful. It doesn't matter. You don't need no makeup on. We're just going to show you a little demonstration and give you this free gift. And so she went upstairs, and she kind of shut the door, so we had to stand outside for a few minutes. And I think she went there and was kind of straightening up, and then she opened up the door with him. I don't have a clue who this girl is. I don't watch MTV. I hardly watch TV, period. I don't have time to watch TV. So we go in, and we told her about the aromatizer, and so she was trying, have you ever seen somebody that was like trying to rush you up, she was trying to rush us up. And I felt real weird because I sometimes do that to people. I'm trying to rush them up because I got something else to do. So I'm getting the water in her kitchen, and I heard her say, well, how much is this? And Aunt Faye said, oh, it's $3,000. And she said, $3,000? Okay, I'll buy it from you guys. I like you guys. And we didn't even got the water in the machine yet. I'm in the kitchen putting water in the machine. And the basin. So we goes and sits back down, and she's like, okay, I'm going to get it. Well, you don't know what it does yet. Wait a minute. You got to see this. It's the awesomest machine ever. If it wasn't, I wouldn't show it. So she's like, okay, but she's rushing us the whole time. And she's asking questions before we start even doing something about it. I'm like, just hold on a minute. So at the end, she wants to get it. And you can tell she wants us out. So she'd already said she's going to get it, so I'm just going to go along with her. But I want to show her how to use it because I don't want nobody to call up and cancel because they don't know how to use it, So long story short, we're filling out the paperwork, and she said, I was on that show 16 and Pregnant. Have you ever seen it? And I said, no, but I've heard of it. And she said, yeah, I was on the first season of it. And I said, really? I said, whenever you was on it, did the boy that you were knocked up by, did he get involved with the kid and everything? And she said, no, he died during the filming of the movie. And so I don't have a clue really who she is. I just thought, oh, well, that's cool, I said, well, when you get rich and famous, I said, I want you to, because she told us she was flying to LA, and she wrote a book called My Teenage Dream Is Ended. I said, the boy got killed. That was her teenage dream, to get with him and have the kid grow up and grow old together. And so when the boy died, she wrote the book. So I still don't have a clue. I'm just thinking she's no more than me and you, So I said, no, when you get rich and famous, I said, you need to tell all the movie stars about the rainbow. She said, rich and famous? I already am rich and famous. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't know. I never heard of you before. So anyway, long story short, I got in the car and I Googled her. As soon as we come downstairs, I don't bring my phone in on demos. She does, but I don't. So I typed her name in real fast. And when I seen, I was amazed. But she was a beautiful girl. She was only 22 years old. And I've still never seen the show, but all my kids have seen it, and everybody that I've talked to have seen it, and they said their father's like this millionaire, and we're supposed to be getting a demo with him. So, but we wanted demos for people she knows and some of her family members, and as a matter of fact, I texted her today, so.
I'm pleased you kept it short.
So, anyway.
Fantastic.
But at least I didn't tell Aunt Faye, said, oh, well, we done a demo for a porn star.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
She was in the office when they told me they sold. She goes, I got money from a porn star. I said, "Oh, we're selling rainbows to porn stars."
Down at the pawnbrokers, yes. Okay, keep it clean, right? Okay, right, good. Daniel, come up and tell us about your spectacular sale, credit card sale you had the other night.
Oh, my friend Michael here. Yeah, it was a hoot. He came over. Yeah. It's funny, they're a fresh couple, a young couple. They just got their first apartment together and everything, and they're all got a new dog. Yeah. And I was like, oh, really? I was like, oh, come on over and have a beer with me and everything. And I showed them what my 1984 Rainbow does on my kitchen floor. It kind of threw her back because I just took the bucket of water and I poured it on the ground with a little bit of vinegar and scrub it around and suck it up. That's how clean linoleum. It's real quick and real easy with a Rainbow. And she was just like blown away. And I was like, yeah, it takes dirt out of carpet and everything. And they were just like, whoa, you know. And he's like, you got to come over and show it to me. I was like, okay, I'll show it to you. And then we went to the office a couple days later, went and picked up the Rainbow, and here we are.
Put on his credit card, and that was it.
Yeah, I mean, we hit the accident prone area. The dog likes to, you know, have hey, you should have taken me outside. You didn't get my second connection.
No, he chooses to do it before he gets outside.
Yeah.
And it was new carpet, and I was like, well, there goes the deposit, so this will take that off.
There we go.
Exactly.
Nice job. Excellent. Good done. All right. One more. Tyke, come and tell us about your sale over the weekend, please. Let's give Tyke a hand. Nice job.
This is the last one. Let me see here. Yeah, it was kind of, well, I knew it was in the bag within the first 5 minutes. And I ended up going to the guy's house, and we talked for a couple of minutes, and then come to find out we went to high school together. And then, yeah, it was pretty easy after that. So we knew all the same people. I kind of recognized his name. He was a year under me. And then, but yeah, I showed him the Rainbow. They had some Kirby people over before.
Really?
And they threw a fit about that. And I was like, well, that's cool. But they found out I was a Kirby distributor. So, no big deal. So anyways, I showed them the Rainbow. They totally loved it. They wanted it, and they got it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Most important things, how many leads did you get?
10 from them.
10 leads. Nice job. All right, before you go away, Tyke. Okay. One thing is Tyke is really, I've noticed how he's evolved over the last couple of months, getting better and better in all areas of the business. Guys, when you've been in Brand K selling Kirby's door to door for many years, right, it's very, very hard to get that out of your system, right? Because you wake up in the morning and say, I wonder whose door I'm going to go and knock on today, okay? But when you get into the Rainbow business, and you start working your referrals, and you see that the quality of your referrals determines the success that you're having in the business, that's where you're really starting to get it. And I've just noticed, Tyke, how you're developing there, and that's really, really exciting and encouraging. And not only that, you've gone out and you outworked everybody this month as top full-time demonstrator. So congratulations. Nice job. All right. There we go. Just stay up here for a while, if you wouldn't mind. All right, top in sales, Faye and Angela, come on up. All right, nice job. Come closer. There we go. Well done, my girl. Terrific. Well done.
Get on the other side of it.
Excellent. Nice job. And let's get a nice photograph here, and then we'll have a group in a second. Terrific. All right, come and stand over here. I've got one more to present. Don Wheeler.
Don Wheeler.
Right. Well, one of our new recruiting stars coming into the business. Guys recruited a lot of people. He really talks the business up when he goes into the home, and he barely misses a recruit. Top talent scouter for last month. Well done. Congratulations. Lyle and Jimmy, could I have you in this photograph? There we go. There we go. There we go.
Okay, y'all squeeze in.
There we go.
You guys
There we go.
squeeze in.
I went down there and she bypassed me.
Judy, I need you to turn your head sideways.
Get under the table. Play dead.
There we go. Nice job. All right. Thank you very much. Excellent. Well done. Hard workers they are. Okay. Guys, I'm pretty excited too. Jimmy, and please forgive me, but Jimmy is our Executive Sales Director for the Legendary region, right? He's going to address us in a moment. But he put up a contest, Time to Shine. He's put up some fabulous watches, and we're in the hunt for those watches. And I'm very pleased to say that we're in 5th place in receiving a watch because the top 5 people in each category win one. Is that right?
Well, it was in August and September.
Yes. Yeah. And we're in 5th place right now, but guys, we've got a whole month to go to get up into the 2nds and the 3rds and the 4th, the 1st. So we've got to keep pushing in that direction. So I'm very excited about that. My buddy out in Spring, Texas, Scott White, he's in 2nd place. So he's pushing us a little bit. We did catch him, I believe, over the weekend. So that was really good. We got
The top 3, Kenny,
Yes.
a walk-off for a $10,000 tag watch.
Huh.
Or watches.
Ooh, boy.
The top 3 in each category is in that walk-off. And the top 5 in each category wins the bottom.
Nice. Nice.
You know,
All right.
in the top 3.
There we go. So let's keep up the intensity of that, and because we're going to bring that baby home, which is really neat. Okay. Terrific. Okay, we got a walk-off for last week. This is for demonstrations and sales and recruits into the business for $100. So we've got quite a few names in here this week. So here goes. Let's go. First one in the walk-off is Abraham. Come on up, sir. You guys stand over there, please, Abraham. All right. All right. And the next one is Daniel. All right, Daniel. Tyke. All right, Tyke. Let's keep this moving. Donna. Donna. All right. Daniel. Nice one. All right. Sugar. Dawn. Coming up, Dawn. All right. Dawn, even you were surprised. Tyke. All right, Tyke. Cat. Donna. All right, Donna. Daniel. Hey. Nice job. All right. Thank you. $100. See you later. Okay, I want to hear from one more sale from the weekend, and that goes to Bill. Bill, why don't you come and tell us about your cash sale over the weekend? All right, let's give Bill a hand. Right. For those of you that don't know it, but Bill sold over 3,300 rainbows in his career. He knows how to get that dirty water. I mean, the water dirty. Okay? So there we go.
Well, the one I sold, thanks to Lenore, was $2,400. She gave me my last letter. Of course, she gave me a lot of letters. Thanks for very much. Don't forget, stay kind. Thank you. And the wife will take her out to dinner. We want a
Oh, really?
nice meal.
Sure.
Let me just go to the end of it. Everybody knows how the rainbow demonstration starts. Let's go to the end where the close was. They love the rainbow, and like Ty said, I knew inside they're going to get it. But I got a little disappointed when she said I had to think about it. How many times do you hear that? I said, darling, if you want to think about it, the only thing truly in your heart you only need to think about is when you want to get this done. That's important. That's how I look at it. Puppy dog. Okay, puppy dog. It works. I'd wag my tail, but they might laugh. So she said, no, I got to think about it. So what I did, I says, okay, I tell you what, y'all think about it for me. I'll be right back. And I went out and got the squeegee mop. And that squeegee mop has sold me a lot of rainbows, just like the shampooer has sold me a lot of rainbows even before the squeegee mop came out. But out here in Texas, you could really use that squeegee mop more here than where I could that use. But anyway, done the squeegee mop. And I tell you something else that's really important. Give them possession of it. Show them how it works. And say, try this, see how easy it is. And you go to town. And they have trouble flipping it over. They try to flip the whole thing. I said, no, let me show you. It's like a propeller. Just tap it, boom, and pull it back. Don't let them push it forward. I said, just do it like a pendulum. Just put it out there and pull it back with one hand. Don't put any pressure on it. Because it's like a windshield wiper. If you put too much pressure on a windshield wiper, it ain't going to wipe. The weight of that product is plenty enough to get it right up off the floor. And point out to the grout. Notice how it's pulling it out of the grout. Because when we mop, we're moving that dirt around and it gets in the grout, and that's why the grouts are so dirty. But this girl takes it right out. So I figured, okay, I'm back up here now. We go back in for the close. I show them also how to take that container out. Now, do y'all show them that? How to pull it out, get it out? Because a lot of people don't know that, and they try to force it, and it can actually damage it and cause it to leak, and you have problems down the road. So make sure they know how to disengage that. Well, she went back to me again on the think about it. And I showed her the page where she could get the items we offer for free if they do cash, check, or charge. Or cash, check, or cash. One of those. I love Lyle to death, but he makes me nervous. You know how easy I am when I get up here? I'm just shaking. No, I'm just kidding.
Lottie's a pussycat.
So anyway, I showed her that, and she said, well, I really like to be this. It's about the fourth time. So when you're in this position, when you go into a home, you think of yourself as a prosecuting attorney. What you're trying to do is give them enough evidence to convict the machine they're presently using. Now, once you've done that, and you're in the clothes, you go to a doctor's hat. When you go to the doctor, no matter what it is, doesn't he ask you how you're feeling, what the symptoms are? That's the only way he's going to be able to prescribe the correct medication for you. We got all kinds of solutions for different methods, right? So that's what we're looking for. We're trying to find out what hurts. And then if we find that out, we can probably fix it. So I said, well, when would you like to start getting this condition out of your home? Oh, in about 2 months. No problem. 2 months I can do it. No problem at all. And I said, okay. I said, you want to do it in about 2 months? Is either one of these 12, 24, 36, either one of these payment plans work for me? So, well, the one on top. Hey. And I said, well, you have to put down about $800 with that being a problem. She said, no, I got to think about it. So I'm thinking, okay. I said, would you just tell me what it is you need to think about? And she said, well, you said I could get that squeegee mop if I paid cash for it. I said, well, which one of those do you want to do? So I'm going to pay cash for it. I got money 2 months to pay cash for it. And I said, is that the only thing? You got to unload the gun, guys. Is that the only thing standing between you and getting this condition out of your home? And she says, yeah, I want that squeegee mop. So I let that pause just for a few seconds. And I said, darling, I want to give you an idea of how important it is for me to help you get this condition out of your home. You go ahead and get it right now. We'll put it on another big serious day. You pay it off not one penny interest. I'll personally buy that squeegee mop and give it to you. As a gift, as a thank you, as appreciation for doing business with me. She looked at her husband. She said, we can do that, can't we? She had a coffee table with the lift-up things. They went in there and pulled out $100 bills. So $800 down.
Thanks for telling us.
They got the rainbow. And that's what I did. You know, as a thank you, as appreciation for doing business with me today, I will personally, that's how important it is to me, I will personally give you that squeegee mop so you can get this condition out of your home. You got to wait 2 months.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Beautiful. Excellent. All right. Do you think Bill is committed when he goes on a demo? Absolutely. Absolutely. Nice. You almost had to be crying at one point there. Right? But terrific job. Guys, hi Terry. Hi. Nice seeing you. Nice that you joined us. And I saw somebody else come in a little bit late. Yes.
Oh, Hannah.
No, I saw Mike. How you doing, Mike? I saw Catherine out there walking around there somewhere. Is Catherine? There we go. There's Catherine. I thought you were here somewhere. Right, you left a sun in your thumb. Right? And nice seeing you too. There we go. You got a seat for Catherine?
Sure, right here.
There's one over there. All right. Okay, guys. As you know, Rainbow's not just me. Although sometimes when you're in a big state like Texas and there's only us here, you feel like it's just us. But you know, we're part of a huge organization. And I'm just delighted to be a part of Jimmy Stewart's organization, the legendary Region. And I must say that I believe by the end of this month, Jimmy, if I'm not wrong, you are the #1 ESD for this year. Am I right?
No.
Not yet?
No.
You mean I should have sold a few more personals?
I think, yeah.
But
I got a guy named Jeff Mann.
oh, really? Okay, but he's really, really close. But I tell you something, there's not a more sincere person you'd ever want to work with than Jimmy Stewart. Jimmy will tell you as it is. Sometimes he tells me as it is, and I don't like to hear it, but it's always the truth. And I like that from anybody above me. That you respect what they say because it's going to help you down the road. Jimmy's been in every facet of the business, and he knows the business backwards, and I'd like him to address us tonight, whatever comes to his head. All right, Jimmy. All right.
Thank you very much. Penny, we've been doing this for a while, no doubt. And you know what I really enjoy? That there's some people in here, part of the 3M Club. Okay? And Baron, you're part of it now. Okay, when you get a check for $2,400, you're part of the 3M Club. Okay, and I want to make sure everybody wants to be part of that tonight before I start with what I'm going to talk about. Is make more. Y'all, what is it? Money. Make more money. Does everybody want to be a part of that club? Okay? Because I think that's the reason a lot of us are here, is to make more money and demonstrate to porn stars. Okay? Dadgum. I'm old and I am old, Daniel, and from Oklahoma, but I ain't dead. So I would like to go over there and service her machine. Okay, and put a belt on. Just a look, just a look. Oh, shoot. Hey, I got into Rainbow in 1985, and obviously I got in it in 1985 to make more money. Okay? What can it do for me and my family? And what I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me and some of my beliefs in this business, because you got to believe. You know, you really do have to believe. Daniel, you're not the only one that can have a group that's got 12 or 15 people in it. Bill, you're not the only one that can sell 15 or 20 of these things by yourself. Faye, you guys are not the only people that can sell 25 of these things a month. See, it's available for everybody if you learn the programs and if you believe. Because they've been doing it since 1936. They've developed the market that it can work. We got a great product, obviously, right? You guys had 3 of them, okay? On your 3rd rainbow. A lot of people are on their 3rd and 4th rainbow. But I can tell you today, after being in it 28 years, this is the best and also the easiest to sell that we've ever made at Rexair. Okay? Why? Because it's a certified cleaning machine. Certified air cleaner. It should be a certified cleaning machine because it'll clean everything from head to toe. but what's going to make you the most money. This is what I did, Bill. Okay? See, there's certain segments of the business that you have to learn. And the first segment is really, you got to learn the demo. Are you doing the best demonstration possible when you go into the home? See, the rainbow, you could stay in there for 4 hours and probably not cover everything that it will do. But are you keeping the people's attention for the time that you're in there? Are you showing them enough that they want what you got? Do they believe it's worth the $2,600 to $2,800 that we're asking for it? See, that's the demo that we're in. Through my demo, guess what? I learned to do a demo. And that's really what it's all about. What kind of demo are you doing, Tyke? Well, we got to do an air cleaning demo. Does people buy air cleaners? Yeah, they do. Every single day. Sears has got them. You know why they got a whole wall full of them? Because people buy them. See, we've got to do that air cleaning demo. Are you doing a good one in your air cleaning demo? See, I'm going to continue to learn. The people that continue to learn, Daniel, are the people that make the most money in this business. I continue to learn everywhere I go. So I am going to ask you to start doing a better demo. Bill, how long have you been doing this?
Since 88.
Since 88. 30 years. No, what is it?
24.
24 years. Have you learned stuff in the last?
I learned stuff from new people.
Yes.
I work with new people. I learned from new people.
You continue to have your mind open to continue to learn. See, I got to do an air cleaning demo. How much is an air cleaner worth? How are you doing? Doing good? The lady in green. Okay, you was here last time I was here, okay? Now I see you again. See, are you doing a value building demo? How much is an air cleaner worth? Oh, somewhere but neck of the woods of $600 to $800. Am I doing a $600 to $800 air wash? You better be. Okay? You better be. See, my demo is split up just like yours is. We've got several demos. Now, you know, people buy vacuum cleaners, correct? How do I know they buy vacuum cleaners? Because they got one, and Walmart has a bunch of them. Okay? And you know why they got a bunch of them? Because people buy them. Okay? It's very simple, Baron, that almost every house, in fact, almost every house that we go into, guess what they got? They got a vacuum cleaner. Okay? They've got that. So I've got to do my demo to where, you know what my demo's worth after I get through with it? About $5,000. Okay? About $5,000, Bill, that from their figure that I write on my writing pad, okay, that they say that they spend for different items. How much does people spend to make their air smell good? How much a month does people spend on candles and sprays and potpourris and carpet fresh and all that stuff? I can promise you they spend $20 a month, and they'll tell you that. Well, guess what? If I don't write it down, that goes through one ear and out the other one. But if I write it down, it's her figure. Now, you plan on making your house smell good for the next 12 months, correct? That's $240 a year. And then I'm going to come back, and it's going to be a 10-year deal, okay, that she's going to spend $2,400 in the next 10 years to make her house smell good. That's all. See, my demo is worth $5,000. Now, see, I learned a long time ago, Bill, that if I learn a demo, how many of you give me $50 for that? Would you give me $50 for it? How about you? Would you give me $50 for it? 75. Well, give me 80, 80, 80, 85, 85, 90. See, why would you give me $50 for it? It's double the value, right? Now, you wouldn't have to think about it? Really? You wouldn't have to worry about the down payment? You wouldn't have to set the first payment off for 90 days? See, people make a decision today. Why? Because it's double the value of what they think it's worth. See, they'll think about, you know when you have to think about it? It's, honey, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll sell this for $99.99. It's not worth it, is it? For a penny, even though it's more, okay? But it's really not worth the trouble. See, when do they start making a decision today? When it's double the value. It's got to be a heck of a deal for them. Who doubles the value? Y'all do. We do. In that home. See, that's what I like about this business is I got control over it. Attitude, A-T-T-I-T-U-D-E. Without an I and U, guess what? They couldn't have an attitude. They couldn't spell attitude. Why do I have a good one? Because I'm going to tell you, I'm always in the middle of it, and you are too. Okay? I want to make sure that you do a good demo. How many of you got a videotape? Or you watch it? Y'all got a videotape of Ken's? Ken's, I guess you got yours, and I don't know who else's demo that you have. I would advise you to get somebody else's, okay? That, no, not really. I just kidding. Okay. No, he does a good demo, and you guys know he does, okay? But see, how am I going to get better? Let's see. I could maybe go ride with Bill Ward on a demo. Would I get better if I seen Bill's demo? Absolutely. You know why I want to go see Bill's demo? 24 years. 24 years of doing this, paying bills, making a living for his family. You think the guy knows a little bit about the business? Yeah, I can learn something from him. See, I want to further my education to make more money. I want to always be in the 3M club. I want to always what? Make more money. See, only body I have to work on is myself. And if I get better, guess what? Everybody around me gets better. So let's make more money. Let's do a better demo. Let's do a $5,000, a $7,000 demo. Do you guys shampoo your carpets once or twice a year? You don't have any carpet. That is unbelievable, and that is awesome, okay? Because you know why people don't have carpet? Because they hadn't found out a way to clean it, plus they got allergies. Okay, all that stuff, that's all positive. The other day, you know what I did? I took Kenny Bashford. I learned from Kenny Bashford. I still use it today. We was in Kansas City, Missouri in 1988, and Kenny introduced, he worked for Rexair at that time, and he introduced the D4. Okay? When they first come out with the D4, I think it's 88, 89, something like that. And Kenny, you showed the Aquamate. Now, you don't call it the Aquamate. What do you call it? Okay, well, it sounded different back then because it was more in the African style, the English style, okay? That Kenny, you know, a lot of words don't sound the same way me and you say it, okay? But he had that Aquamate and he showed it. But when the Aquamate, he had 2 clear glasses of water, 2 clear glasses. Now, they wasn't a water yet, but he called it. Now, what do you call them? Vacuumable. Okay, that's a different word than what we're used to, okay? Okay. It was both of them. Now, what did that mean? We got the water, that the glass that the power nozzle can pick up, and then we have the non-vacuumable that you have to wet this carpet to loosen that stuff up, and this is this glass. If you're not doing that demo, you're losing leads. Okay? Losing leads. Why are you losing leads? Because, see, people will buy the rainbow without the Aquamate. Even if you just talk about it and don't show it, they'll still buy the rainbow. But you know what they won't do? They won't give you the leads to go with it. And Lyle's going to talk to you a little bit more about that. But see, I learned how to do a good demo, Kenny. And that's the reason I'm still in business, because if you learn it, guess what? I can teach you. I can teach you. At Oklahoma, at one time, our biggest deal, we had 243 people working for us in our distributorship. We sold 443 of these things in 1 month in March of 1998. We was really cooking. Okay? Now I want to show you how good I was. You know how many I sold that month that we sold 443?
43.
0. And you know how many I planned on selling that month? 0. 0. Why? Because that wasn't my job anymore. My job was teaching, recruiting. Who makes the most money? The people that teach the teachers. Did y'all know that? The people that teach the teachers. And guess what I'm doing today? I'm teaching the teachers. Okay? Teaching the teachers. So what I want you guys to do is, before you lay down tonight, is am I going to be in the 3M Club? What do I got to do to be in the 3M Club? What do you got to do to make more money? You're looking at me like, what is that guy talking about? Okay? See, you know how many people we tricked in the 20 demo program or the 30 demo program to start this business and get their money back for free, and they seen that it was an unbelievable business and they opened up their own business? They become a distributor. So we had 17 of those people that come through in 1998 that opened up their own outlet. Okay? That opened up their own business. What's people's dreams? What is it? To own their own business. You know why people don't own their own business? Because they have to go borrow the money. Okay? And there's a certain thing about the bankers that if they loan you money, they want you to have 150% collateral. Well, that's the reason I want to borrow it. I ain't got no money. Okay? Those are some things that stop people from opening their own business. But we did it. Why? Because this right here is the foundation. It's the foundation of the business. Now, Lyle's going to talk to you a little bit about leads, but what is the business made of? This right here. Get better at that. You know, I'm going to put leads here. That's the next part. Let me talk to him. Okay? No? Okay. Two. That green stuff. It goes with anything you're wearing. Okay? And it smells good too. Okay? It covers all over the United States of America. And it still smells good. You know, it all smells the same. It all smells the same. See, I want you to make more money. How many of you offer talent scouting, offer them to get their money back every single time you go into the home? Okay? Daniel, I believe you. I think you do. Okay? But see, this is what I want you to do. Do y'all have the 4 reasons or the 3 reasons for going into the home? Do y'all start out with that page? What is the second reason? Invite you what? Into the business. Is that what you say? Okay? One of the things that I learned from a guy named Tom Lamb, he said, you know what? People don't want a job. They don't want a job. They hate their job that they're on. What are they looking for? A way to get their money back. Okay? A way to go on vacation without paying for it. Let me ask you a question. Are y'all on vacation? Are y'all on a trip right now that y'all can win a trip anywhere?
Dallas.
To Dallas. How many of you went to a professional football game before? Okay. Probably about 8 or 10 people has went to it. Was it exciting going to it? It was exciting going to it. You know that Dallas is playing Minnesota November the 3rd. I've got 185 tickets to go to that football game. Now, y'all can have some of those tickets and go with us. Okay? I'm sure Kenny's got a quota up. But see, one of the things that people don't do. You know what people do on their vacation week? And probably about 70% of them. You know what they do? They stay home. You know what a lot of them do? Work. They continue to work through their vacation, so they'll get double pay. See, they don't like to go on vacation. Why? Because it costs money. They have to pay for it. Bill, you don't like to go on vacation when you pay for it, do you?
Well, no.
Okay, because I know you don't. Okay. But I know you love to go on the ones Kenny pays for, don't you? Okay. That's what I do. We're fixing to go on vacation. We're fixing to go to Washington, D.C. Kenny is in a couple of 3 weeks, right, Kenny? Lyle's going. But you know why we want to go?
Someone else is paying for it.
Absolutely, Kat. We don't have no money. If it's out of our pocket, you know what we'd say? Well, I think there's other places I'd rather go than Washington, D.C. Even though, you know, we're having dinner with Obama and all that stuff. No, we're not. Okay. No, we're not. We're coming down here to Texas and have dinner with George Bush. Okay. But anyway, learn to talent scout. See, the second reason I'm here, honey, is our company's really growing. And we're looking for people to do what I'm doing on a part-time basis. And most of our folks is making about $300 a week just on a part-time, working 8 or 10 hours a week. What would y'all do with the extra $300?
Get a cat.
Get a cat? What kind would you get?
I
Don't know? Just you wanting a cat? Well, I can get you one, okay? And I can bring him over here, and you pay me $300, and we'll both be happy. Is that all? You know? See, those are some things. See, you know what people say when you ask them that question? Our company's really growing, and we're looking for folks to do what I'm doing on a part-time basis, 8 or 10 hours. Most people make an extra $300 a week. Most people make more than that. I've seen that up here tonight, okay? But Kenny, what would they do with an extra $300 a week? You know what they tell you? First time I ever had somebody say, get a cat, okay? Pay off bills. I've been wanting a motorcycle, okay, a boat, a new car, college, vacation. But see, once I get that through the demo, see, I'm just like the old farmer. I'm planting some seeds, and I'm going to water it through the demo, Daniel. I'm watering that thing through the presentation of, you know, what bill would you pay off first? Well, I'd pay off my credit card. What kind of car are you looking for? A red one? Is it what's your favorite color? Black? White? Okay. You know 70% of the people drive a white car? Do you know why?
It reflects the heat. Yes.
I don't know. They just drive a white car. They got more of them. I thought y'all might know. I don't know everything, okay? But talent scout. See? What if my buddy in 1985 hadn't have talent scouted me? What would my life be? What would I have done? I had a high school education. I had 3 kids. What would I have done? Okay? See, he gave me the opportunity to do what? See what I like about Rainbow? It don't change. That machine don't change in that box. You know what changes? It's me. And I can change for the good or I can change for the bad, but it's my choice, Faith. My choice. And that's what I like about this thing. Okay? But I want you to tell you, get good at this. Get good at this right here. In 2002, I spent a long time with this guy. He was at my organization a long time, okay? And that was 11 years ago. I was in Oklahoma, and he still lived in, I think he lived in Carolina, back then, South Carolina, and he come visit me. And we got to know each other real, real well. And Bill, he gave me the opportunity to do what I'm doing today, okay? And I appreciate it most days, okay? But I appreciate that opportunity. But he has taught me more about these things here. And that's our business, demos, leads, and recruits. And then you have to add one more, is opportunity without limits, the OWL program. And see, I can tell you it's opportunity without limits, because I'm an old country boy, okay, and I didn't dream this big. We've got more things and more stuff than I ever dreamed that we would have. Why? Because of the opportunity without limits, and it was up to me. I didn't have to depend on somebody else. If you're in the crapper, you know whose fault it is? Okay? This guy right here. If you're headed upward, you know whose fault it is? Same old boy, same old girl. It's your fault that where you're at. But I'm going to tell you something this business can do for you. It can help you go anywhere you really want to go. And that's what this guy did for me. He gave me the opportunity. He finished this opportunity without limits. Okay? And I did a halfway decent job for Rex there. We moved on up, and I think we got a couple more steps to go. But he's going to talk to you tonight. After he does, I'll probably have to get up here and tell you what he said because he gets confused. Oh, no, I just kid. He's a great friend of mine. We have fun traveling back and forth. And he's he's Rex Air's right-hand guy from the president, Mr. Lyle Freeland. Lyle, get up here and talk to me. You're welcome.
Well, you said you're good. Okay. My job mainly is to explain what Jimmy meant. How's everybody doing? If you will give me your attention for a very short period of time, we'll get out of here in a reasonable time. That's what most ministers say when they're getting ready to really zap you. But I'm not going to do that. Again, my name's Lyle Freeland. I live in Columbia, South Carolina, where the weather is nice most of the time. I do have the privilege of being Director of Sales for Rex Air, and I'm happy to be here for several reasons. One is my good friend Kenny Bashford. If you're in Kenny Bashford's organization, which you probably are if you're here, you're in good hands. I walked in tonight and my good old friend Bill Ward said, Lyle, I'm with the best distributor I've ever known. And Bill has known some good distributors. And I have to agree with Bill because Kenny Bashford is as thorough and as precise as you will ever find. And we're really, Kenny, proud of the job you're doing down here and looking forward to the job you're going to do. So being here with Kenny and this organization is good. Being with Bill Ward, I know about everybody in the rainbow world because that's what I do. I don't know of very many more people that have sold over 3,300 machines, Bill. That is quite the job. And Bill and I go back to his days in North Carolina, and so I've known Bill for many, many years. And it's just like Bill. He took you to dinner after you...
We're going.
Oh, you're going?
We're going, yeah. We're going to go speak.
Oh, okay. Have you been to Burger King? It's... I remember Bill did that. He took the whole family a few years ago in Asheville, North Carolina, and they'd never been to Burger King. So, Bill, I think that's very nice of you. But anyway, and then, of course, the other reason is Jimmy, one of my best friends in the world, Jimmy Stewart. We have been together a long time. I've been in this kind of business for about 47 years. And I've been with Rainbow going on 29 years, and it wasn't too difficult to give Jimmy Stewart an opportunity because he just paves his way wherever he goes. But one of the greatest guys we've got in Rainbow, and the best is still in front of Jimmy. But we're going to spend the week together. We're leaving. I think we've got a meeting tomorrow, an all-day seminar that I'm looking forward to, and then Jimmy and I are heading up to Oklahoma, and I'm going to head back to the East Coast on Sunday. But Jimmy and I just spend a lot of time together when we can. So anyway, let me talk to you about something real quick. I won't keep you long, but I want to share some thoughts with you. First of all, how much do you know about Rex Air? You know, we're a company. Let me tell you real quickly about Rex Air, because sometimes when you're out there at 7:30 at night, you think you're the only one going through this, what you're going through.
Well, there's actually several thousands of people around the world that are doing the same thing. Rexair is a pretty big company. We're not General Motors, but we're about a $220 million company. We operate right now, Kenny, in probably 105 or 6, I haven't checked today, but 105 or so countries. Kenny, I can remember when we were in 3, U.S., Puerto Rico, and Australia. So we have grown over the last, 30 years. But we are a good company. We're owned by a bigger company, about a $2.5 billion company called Roan Investment Group. Roan is based in New York and London. They own vineyards, they own wineries around the world, they own aluminum plants, but their number one claim to fame is Rainbow Rexair. They love us for several reasons. Number one is we make them a tremendous amount of money. And they like that. The other thing is we are the most consistent company. A couple of things you may not know about Rexair. We're on our 47th, 8th. How many years we've been in business, Kenny? You know this better than I do. 66. We have made money every year for 66 years with one product. We have not seen the need to, Baron, to break out and try and expand our stuff that we know anything about. We know the Rainbow, and we build it fine for you guys, but we've made money every single year. You will be hard-pressed to find a company in America that can say that truthfully, that they've done it with one product. So that's a big deal with Roan. They like us. They like our leadership. We have a strong Christian-based leadership, if that's important to you. If it's not, it's up to you. We all know what we're doing most of the days. Sometimes we question Jimmy, but Jimmy most days knows what he's doing. But anyway, the reason I say that is sometimes it's good to know how big we really are and the opportunity that's really in front of you. Whether you want to sell a few machines a month, that's fabulous, or whether you want to teach a lot of people to sell a lot of machines a month, you can do that too. So what you decide to do with Rainbow is truly, truly up to you. The other thing that Roan likes about us is we will never, ever saturate a market. We just passed about 310 million people in the U.S., as you all probably know. So we've still got a lot of people to see. We haven't seen that many yet, and they're out there. But what I want to talk to you about is how we got to see that many people. Let me ask you a couple of questions. Is there anybody in here that likes meatloaf? Anybody? You raised your hand fast, didn't you? Is there anybody that doesn't like meatloaf? Okay, you raised your hand as fast. Is there anybody that likes fish? Okay, wow. Anybody that doesn't like fish? Wow. Anybody like pork chops, the big thick kind? Oh yeah, those are great. Anybody that doesn't? Okay, James, right? Okay. Anybody like roast beef? Oh yeah. Anybody that doesn't? What's my point of all that? I have no idea. I just wanted to see what y'all like to eat. Let me tell you, Bill made a very good point, and I hope you caught it. It appears to me, Bill, that this lady that wanted to think about it and think about it and think about it, and she was pretty strong about that, until something happened. She tasted the meatloaf, which in that case was the squeegee. You see, some people, based on what you all just told me, some people like this and some people like this. I don't know. Sometimes I try and decide, and every time I think I know what somebody likes, they don't. And anytime I think that I don't know, I do. So I don't worry about that. All I know is that restaurants that have buffets have it for a reason, because they know if you come to that restaurant, you may not like this, but you will like this. And they aim to have something that you like, so you will dine at this restaurant and spend the money. Now, when we go into a home, I don't know what's going to crank Mr. and Mrs. Jones. I do know that Jimmy's right. If you're doing a $5,000 demo, your closing percentage is going to go up because of the value. But I also know that once you leave that house, the commission on that sale is done, over with, unless Kenny pays you 2 or 3 times on the same sale, which he never has and probably never will. The key is when we leave that house, we got to go get another house, and that's where our dilemma runs in. That is the only dilemma we'll ever have in this business. You don't know, how many of you are somewhat new? A month, 2 months? Wow, wow, wow. Well, the one thing I don't want you, Abraham, to worry about is whether you're going to sell this machine. People have been selling this thing for 66 years, so you're going to sell your share. You really will. That's the security of this business, is not having to wonder if Tyke will sell or not. They established that when they made this fabulous machine there in 26 years or 66 years ago. You don't have to worry about that. The only concern that you do have, and it is a concern that should be every day, is who are you going to show it to? Because if you show it, people will buy it. Now, therefore, what I want to talk to you about quickly is when we go into a home, we have to make sure that we have our buffet. Because I don't know what a family likes. And by buffet, I mean some people like rainbow mates. Some people like aqua mates. Some people, what other mates we got? We got so many mates. Some people like squeegees. Some people like storage racks. Some people like... What? Yes, some people like... The super mop. I don't know what they like. Obviously, Angela, if I knew what they liked, I would go in, and after the rainbow presentation was over and I sold it, which I try to most of the time, then I would concentrate and show them what they like so I could motivate them to get me more demos. Here's the dilemma that we have. Sometimes we don't have the buffet. We try and cram roast beef down someone's throat. And they gag and they don't want the roast beef. But you and I insist that they got to earn the roast beef in 14 days. What if they don't like it? Oh, they'll be nice to you and say, oh, yeah, we want it. Did you ever go to someone's house and they give you something that's absolutely awful to eat? What'd you do? Tell them how good it was and didn't eat all of it? Yeah. But you didn't say, this is terrible. You smile and say, boy, this is really nice. I just ate before I got here, so that's the only reason I'm not eating all of it. We don't have the nerve to say it's pitiful food. And the same way Mr. and Mrs. Jones don't have the nerve to say, what you're trying to give me is roast beef, and I'm looking for something else. Now, what's my point of all that? Let's get in the habit, if you really want to get good at this business, become a marketer. Show the items that these people can. Let them touch it. Let them smell it. Let them feel it. Let them see it. Don't tell them about it in the abstract, and then that runs out in about 6 hours. You're there at 8, by 2 in the morning, they're in fairy tale land, and they've forgotten. And the next day, our marketing people call, and the people tell you a couple things. Well, we can't talk to anybody. No one wants to look. What they're saying is, I didn't like the roast beef. I wish you'd have showed me some pork chops. Baron, you with me on this? We have to show our items because our incentive program is second to none. I think the best deal in the world today is to let a rainbow person come in your house, buy the machine, and change your life, but then earn a couple $1,000s worth of free stuff for doing the same thing that you do about a good movie or you do about a good restaurant. People say, well, we don't want to do that. You do it all the time. They see a good movie, and the next day they say, you got to go see this movie. This is unbelievable. And sometimes they'll insist. You see it yet? You got to go see it. I'm telling you, you got to go see it. Let me tell you, that's right. Let me tell you about this restaurant we went to the other night. It was unbelievable. The food was fabulous. You got to try it. Will you do it for me? You'll think. See, people are recommending all the time. But yet they try and convince us that they don't want to do it. Well, because the roast beef is there and they're wanting pork chops. You give them a pork chop or a piece of fish to go after, then they'll be calling everybody on the phone and telling everybody that they know what a great experience this was. So how do you view that? Because I'm going to tell you something about this business. Once you master this, your security is set the rest of your life. See, we can talk about 100 different things, whether it's me, whether it's Kenny, whether it's Tyke or Dan or Bill, it doesn't matter. But this is the criticalness of this business. Once you master being able to get yourself on plenty of demos. Now, let me ask you a question real quick. Anybody a baseball fan? How high would the score be if everybody got 2 strikes? That's all.
Pretty low.
Pretty low. What if instead of 3 outs, you only got 1 out? Yeah, the score, Colby, would be 0-0. You see, are you giving your people a chance to earn the gifts? And my contention is that you can do better. See, if it takes 4 people to earn the gifts, and a person gives you 3 leads, you tell me, unless you are Houdini, how you are going to magically cause Mr. and Mrs. Jones to earn their gifts. I have not figured it out in 47 years. Now then, try getting just 4. You only need 4 and they give you 4. Unless, again, you're Houdini, it's not going to happen. So this same customer that got excited about you and all the buffets that you had now loses confidence because the brother, who's a nice brother, he just said no, and now it's obvious to her there's no way to earn this gift. Take this to heart. There's a basis to our marketing program. It's always been this way, Kenny, and it's always going to be this way. I have to extract 8 qualified leads from every home. Now, that doesn't mean from every other home, Daniel. It means from every home. Yes, Lyle, but sometimes they don't want to. Duh. They didn't even want you to come at 7:30. They didn't even want to buy the machine at 7:30. They was hoping that you were delayed at 7:30, and a few hours later they're giving us $2,300 cash. What happens? It's what we cause people to do. No one wants to give 8 leads, but they will. That's the most important thing you got to worry about to remember in this business. People don't want to, but they will. If you say the right thing at the right time, put the right words together, and say it the right way, people will do things for you, even though they don't want to. And that's the security in this business. Here's the thing you really have to understand. Your first name again is? Michael. Michael has a circle of influence. He does. We all have it. I got it, you have it, and you have it. If you stop with 3 people of Michael, we may not get to the rest of his center of influence. We may not. Because tomorrow night we're going to your house, and these people may not be in your circle of influence. And then we're going to go to your house the next night. They may not. We may never, ever, ever, ever get to these folks again because we can't take the chance, Don, that we're going to find what circle of influence they're in. But how many times have you let Mr. and Mrs. Jones, because they didn't want to, let you walk out of the house with 2 or 3 leads, and you're dangling the buffet in their face? How are they going to win it? How are they going to win it? And then tomorrow night, the one thing we're looking for, we're fired up. We got a new contest. We're going to a Cowboys game in November. The only problem I got is I don't have a demo. If you can buy into the concept of let's get 8 leads from every single home. When they want to, it's easier. When they don't want to, still no problem, just a little more effort. It's not like we're asking for 80. Think about it, what we're asking for. We're asking for 8. 8. Well, we don't know anybody. Really? Because you just close your eyes and drive to Austin and move in somewhere? Is that what you... No. See, all these things sound good, and the minute, Baron, you start swallowing all that stuff, then you will always be looking for a demo. The marketing department needs the leads. Who's in marketing here? Anybody? All right, we're going to talk to those folks tomorrow, I guess. Marketing needs it. You need it. And when you've got someone that's excited about one of the items, whether it be one of the mates or all the mates, and they get turned on about helping you out, you will truthfully... I was in an office Saturday, and Kenny, you'll be interested in this. They booked 1,600 appointments last month. 1,600. You know what their problem is? They don't have enough dealers, truthfully, to run the demos. They've got them booked in September. Now, I don't agree with all this. They got them booked in October. They got them, James, booked in November. They booked 1,600. And the key to their deal is they show the pork chops, they show the fish, they show the roast beef, and then they say, which one do you like? Well, I like those 2. And that is what they do. They get 8 leads, and you just have to understand. It's the right thing for you to do. If it's uncomfortable to ask people for that, learn how to do it. That's how you tell to do the right thing in Rainbow. If it's a bit uncomfortable, Tyke, you're on the right track. If it's a bit inconvenient for you, and for them, you're on the right track. Anything worthwhile is usually inconvenient. It's usually uncomfortable. But that's what you master in this business. Learn how to get your customers to help you. Start the lead process early in the demo and add to it, so by the end of the demo, you have 20, 15, 12 good candidates to become Rainbow viewers. Joe? Ladies, let me ask you a question. Did you ever go to the supermarket looking for tomatoes? Did you ever get there right after the person put the last one on top? And they were all sitting there nice. Anybody seen them? Been there? How'd you feel? And you were after tomatoes. How'd you feel at that point? Oh my goodness. I got a bunch to choose from. I get to pick the ones I want. This is exciting. Now, did you ever show up when there's only 2 tomatoes left? How'd you feel? Awful. I heard a lady committed suicide. I can't vouch for that, but when she only saw the 2 tomatoes gone, we all feel better about what we're doing when we have a lot of choices. And when you get into habits, someone got 10 leads. Was that you, Tyke? Okay, nice job. Don't settle for less. You don't have to. You got to explain to people why you need them. And if you can't come up with enough reasons, you came up with enough reasons for them to buy a cleaning machine for $3,000, you can't think of enough reasons to give you 8 little eensy, meensy, weensy, teensy little people. My contention is you can if you make a vow to yourself that that's where our lead program works. We get 8 to 10, Daniel. We then whittle them down because of whatever, not interested or not home or whatever, but we still have to give our people a chance to earn their gifts. You got to give your marketing people a chance to help you earn the gifts. And most important, you have to give yourself a chance to let the people earn the gifts, because that's the only way that you're going to have an adequate amount of demos. If someone was going to tell you every time you showed the machine 3 times, you're going to make yourself $400, $500, $600, that's exactly the deal we have, because we know that they're going to buy it. We just got to show it. And don't leave that house till those people, whether it's an instant set, whether it's a green light, it doesn't matter if you're running late, you're not coming back to this house again. You know that. Most times when we go someplace, we don't want to overstay our welcome. Why? We want to come back. Well, I don't ever go back to the people's houses. I mean, most I don't. I mean, if they want me to, if they call me for dinner, I'll go back. But this is going to be my last shot right here tonight. So if you got an inconvenience with a smile, ask for something in a nice way, but don't cut yourself short. So if you can learn that, then just refuse to get. See, 7 is not 8. You understand that, right? 7 is close. 7 is almost 8. What if you almost save someone's life? See, they're still dead. So it's the same result. They're gone. So don't end up with 7. And if you're committed and someone has given you 7, get creative. I can go to the office tomorrow with 7, and I want to thank you for it. But if I go to the office with 7, I'm going to be the laughing stock of the whole office. Now, with that in mind, can you think of one more? One more. Look to your right in church. Who sits to the right? That's her, Sister Johnson. You can do it if you make the commitment. The problem is sometimes we are too quick and too short, and we want to get out of that house, and we go out in the winter time in a car and it's cold, or we go into the car and it's hot in the summer, and then we're looking for a demo. Make that house your office for another 40 minutes. You got free food. I've never had anybody charge me for any food they've given me in the house, and I eat at a lot of houses. I have iced tea, soda, water, whatever I want. I have a free phone. I have air conditioning in the summer and warmth in the winter. There's not a better place. Why would you want to leave this house? But we're in a hurry to go nowhere, and I don't know why. So keep those things in mind. I wish you continued success. Kenny Bashford, you're doing a good job. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness, can you believe Lyle and I used to go around the country many years ago together and put on marketing director academies. We had a blast, and following Lyle was not easy, and he used to always carry the cover a program called the Future Owner Programs, right, because he had more non-owners than anybody else, right? So no, he's always done a great job. He is the when we have our conventions, he's the one up there being the master of ceremonies and everything else. Traveled all over the world. Thank you very much indeed for coming along tonight. It was great hearing from him. Let's give him another hand. All right. Okay, now it's time for our new people to come up and spin our wheel and make some money. All right. So let's have a little bit of fun here. If I can find my money. Is that it over there? There we go. See who I left in charge of the money. Where are you going, Michael?
Huh? What do I do?
Where are you going?
Where's my game?
Are you leaving?
I wanted to stop on that one.
Oh, okay. All right. Come on up. Yeah, I'll let you spin our wheel first. Okay.
Which way does it need to spin?
Yeah, either way.
It doesn't. It goes either way.
Either way, right? I got to watch myself with you guys. All right. Let me explain. Right. First, what you. All right, he's ready to go. Okay, if you like what you see here tonight, and it's going to be hard not to like what you see here tonight, okay, and you go through our training program and put on your first demonstration on your own, whatever you land on this center circle here is what you're going to get from me just for doing that first demo. So if you land on 100, you're going to get $100 for doing that first demonstration. If you land on 80, it's 80. This one's missing. It's not a free rainbow, okay? Just want to clarify that. Okay. So why don't you give it a spin and let's see how much money you're going to get. All right?
All right.
All right.
I should have watched Price is Right more.
There we go. Go for it. All right. Let's bring it home. $40. That's more than what you had when you came here. 20. 40. Let me give you one that's not torn. There we go. Terrific. Okay, now don't lose that. Okay. When you've done your first demo, you bring me that, bring it back to me, and I'll give you 40 real bucks.
Oh,
deal?
okay.
All right, have a seat. There we go. All right. Come on up, young lady. There we go. And your name again is?
Raven.
Raven? Oh, boy. There we go. Raven, you give it a spin. Yeah. Hey! What is it? I'm the distributor. 20, 40, 60, $80. Nice job. All right, don't lose it. All right, there we go. All right, come on up, sir. There we go. All right. Yay! All right, $60, 20, 40, $60. Give it to the missus. All right, thank you. All right, we're going to come spin that wheel. There we go. Boy, you're a big fella.
A little bit.
All right, let's go. $60. All right. 20, 40, $60. There we go. All right, thank you very much. Okay, we don't have our big boards up here. Back in my office, you'll be coming to that soon, but we have a board. It's called the Perfect 10 board. And every time one of you folks that just come up here and spun the wheel, when you sell a machine, you'll earn a letter towards a free machine for the person who brought you in here. It's called New Rainbow, and there's 10 letters there. So the people that brought you in here have an ulterior motive for bringing you down here, because when you sell a machine, you get a letter, and that goes towards them earning a free machine. Okay? Daniel, I believe you've only got one more to go, and you get another free machine. Is that right? Oh, my gosh, isn't that sad?
Got one more letter, too.
Who? Oh, okay, Aaron. Sorry, I don't have the letters here tonight. I don't have that board. I'd have to rip it off the wall to bring it down here. But that's our free rainbow board. And then we wipe the slate clean when you've got a free machine, and then you win another free machine and make $2,400 when you get 10 people selling a machine underneath you. So the key here is to build up your own little army of people under you so that when they sell a machine, let's, for example, you had 10 people under you, and they only sold one machine a week, okay? 10 weeks later, guess what? You've got yourself a free machine. Fabulous, okay? That's what you need to do. Get yourself a group of people under you to earn you those free machines. Now, there's some brand new people here. For example, Michael, you purchased a Rainbow from us, right? Yes. Okay, you also purchased the Rainbow from us. Okay. Now, we've got a program. If you demonstrate the Rainbow just 3 times a week for 7 weeks, I've got to get this right, 7 weeks, okay, you're going to get a free machine. When you sell that free machine, get all the money, you pay off the machine that you just got, it takes 7 weeks to do so. If you didn't purchase a Rainbow from us, okay, it takes you 10 weeks to get that free machine, 3 demos a week for 10 weeks, and you will get a free Rainbow. So go for it, okay? You'll have the opportunity of earning the shampoo, the power nozzle, and all the other bits to go along with it, so let's just get with the program. For the new people, I would like to see you straight afterwards in the lobby. I want to go through the money side of it with you and put you into a training program with Fernando this week to get you making money by the weekend, and that's what the game plan is. Guys, we're in a very exciting business. When you think about it, how can brand new people with very, very little knowledge of sales go out and sell a machine on their very, very first demo? Why? It's the machine. It's the machine, right? When you go out there and have fun with that machine, get that water dirty, as Lyle says, sipping iced tea in an air-conditioned environment, there's nothing better, right? And just do it and let it happen quite often. Okay. I've got a couple of contests that I've put together this weekend. And guys, let me just have your attention here. We want to grow. September is my birthday month. Okay? Yes. Yeah. I turned 40 this month. Where are you going, Daniel? Oh, okay. Thank you very much. I knew you were going to come in handy one day. All right. We want to grow. I want to grow our organization by 10 more people this month. And I think we can do it. Guys, we got ourselves up to 102 dealers in the organization. We're fourth in the country right now as far as dealers are concerned. We've lost a few dealers. A couple of dealers, you know, it's not always for everybody. Okay, but some people decided that this wasn't for them, the timing wasn't right, etc. Some people gone back to college, etc. So our dealer count has gone down. I want to put on another 10 people this month, without a doubt, or more. And I think we can do it. You know, Roland Mungus, this guy here, another foreigner, right? He's these bloody foreigners. They keep coming in here, you know. He's from the Philippines, and he grew his dealers. He went from 100 to 150 dealers in about 8 weeks. Unbelievable. What's his dealer count now, Jimmy? About 160 dealers, just like that. He overtook us all just like that. One person telling another person, bringing them into the business, doing a terrific job. We want to do the same thing. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with this one, okay? First of all, it's called the Stakeout Recruitathon. A Stakeout Recruitathon. At main events on September the 9th, 23rd, and the 30th of this month, because I'm going to be away on one of those Mondays in Washington, okay? I will personally grill a T-bone steak for you and your recruit at main event. It's going to come with a baked potato, peas, and a milkshake. And I'm going to tailor make everyone for you. So when you're on the way to the office with your recruit, you'll say, "Ken, we want 2 medium rare," and I will prepare 2 medium rare T-bone steaks. Sound like a winner? Right, that's for the people that bring recruits. Now, the people that don't bring recruits are going to have pizza again, okay? So there will be no soft drinks for you. You'll have water, and you're going to have water and pizza if you don't bring in a recruit. Now, this is not somebody you dragged in from under the bridge or anyone like that. This is somebody they had to have seen an in-home demonstration from today onwards. This is not people from the past, etc. This is new people, newly inspired people. Let's get them in here. Okay. When your talent scout graduates and goes through training, okay, you're going to receive, you the recruiter is going to receive a $25 Exxon gas card. Okay? $25, that's not bad, okay? When your talent scout sells on the countdown week, you've got 1 week from the time they receive their equipment to sell a machine, you're going to get another $100 gas card from Exxon, okay? Now, when you think about it, when you've got a recruit and they give you a letter on the Perfect 10 board, that's worth $230, $240, plus another $100, plus another $25, plus a steak, right, and milkshake. Guys, that's worth a fortune, okay? So, if you are a GSD, right, that works out to $454 if your recruit sells 1 machine in their first week. So guys, let's go for it. Can we go for that? Yeah. Okay. I want to be able to buy my steaks by the dozen. So please, let's get this going. Okay. Thanks very much. All right. All right. That's the first contest. There is more.
No way, there's more.
Let him go up to his car.
Okay. There we go. All right. Settle down. You can talk. You can think about your steak later. Okay. What do you think of that? Would you like to have me cook you a steak? All right. That's going to be awesome. What? All right. There we go. Okay. There are 4 Saturdays in September, and we're going to call them Super Saturdays for September. Some people dream of success while others wake up and work at it. Guys, I want you to really work at Saturdays because I've got something special here. It is a known fact that if you plan it well and work at it, you can sell just as many rainbows on Saturdays as you can throughout the whole week, especially part-timers. Why? Because people are home. And we have a shortened word for that. It's called NADS, N-A-D-S, NADS, nights, NADS.
Okay.
Nights all day Saturday. When you think about it, if you do 3 demos during the week, as a part-timer, you can put on 3 demos on a Saturday. So it's just the same as if you had during the week as you do on a Saturday. Okay? Crazy but true, because that's why we're here. Put a tiger in your tank. 2 qualified demos earns you a $40 gas card for Saturday. Whether you sell or not, $40. You've got to have 8 leads, right? 3 demos is going to give you a $100 gas card on Saturday. So every Saturday this month, you put on 2 demos, you're going to get $40. You put on 3, you're going to get 100. Fair deal? All right. 1 sale will be dinner movie at the Galaxy Movie Theater Eatery. Guys, that's an experience. It really is. Have you heard of the Galaxy Eatery here in Austin? On 620, we have a very luxurious movie house. It only holds 40 people. All right? The recliners that you get to sit and watch the movie at are unbelievable. You just press a button, they go all the way down, right? They're very nice and soft. You want service, you press a button and the waiter comes and gives you your drink or whatever the case may be. The food is sensational. The chicken they have there, oof, amazing. Okay? So, 1 sale is going to get you and your spouse or whoever dinner for 2 at the movie theater, the Galaxy, right? 2 sales is a $250 gift card to Walmart for 2 sales on Saturday. 3 sales would be a Scepter HD TV 42-inch RCA home theater system with a HDMI cable TV bundle. Jeez, what a mouthful. All I'm saying is it's a home theater system with a TV set which is 42 inches. Okay? 3 sales get you that. That's every Saturday for the month. So plan on taking 1 week and get yourself 3 sales on a Saturday. Okay? Now, every dealer who puts on 2 demos for each of the 4 Saturdays, sorry, let me rephrase it. Every dealer who puts on 2 demos 3 out of the 4 weeks, your name's going to go into a 3-step walk-off for the same 42-inch TV system. You with me? So if you do 2 demos on a Saturday, 3 times, you're going to go into the walk-off to win a 42-inch TV. Sound like a winner? Can we go for it? All right. Sorry? What did you say?
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
I never heard a word you said. All right. All right. What do you think of that, guys? Okay, so you've got all week to plan for your Super Saturdays. And you part-timers, you should be able to really clean up here. Part-timers should really be able to do it. Okay, what's the best type of demo to run on, guys? The one you're on. No, the best one is a qualified demo that is set from the customer's house before you leave the house. That's when everybody's excited. That's when everybody's enthused. That's what we call a really hot lead. Okay? So, we've come up with another contest. Okay? And this is going to be a weekly... I planned it that way. All right? Okay. Listen up for a sec. This is called a weekly green light set run walk off contest. Now that's a mouthful, isn't it? Okay. How this works is every instant set appointment that you make from the house or a green light that you personally procure other than the office, you're going to go in, you're going to get a ticket. And that's going to be put into a walk-off, a 3-step walk-off on Monday nights. Okay? So every green light that you get from the house, instant set, or a green light that you procure after the demo, not the marketing department, Monday through Sunday night, you're going to get a ticket. Right? And you should be able to get a lot of these green lights. We're going to put those into a walk-off. And where are you going to go? Once again, to the Galaxy movie theater. Anybody think I had steak in this place? Okay? But I tell you something. It is a fabulous place, and it's a great experience for you and your spouse to go and relax, have a glass of wine, nice meal, whatever the case is, and let somebody else pay for it. Now, I'm not going to give you the money. You got to go. Because I'm going to buy a gift card for the movie theater because I want you to go and taste what it's like and be there and experience the experience, okay? And keep it for a special occasion or something like that. So, there we go. That's going to be the deal, and it's going to be a weekly deal, and I'm going to do this until further notice. And I want to see this... Sorry? Yeah, the other walk-off is out of the question. Yes, this is the new walk-off that we got, and it's going to be the weekly one. What do you think of that one? Okay? All right, there we go. Let's have one there. Let me keep one for myself. There we go. Thanks, Michael, if you can pass those on. Okay, any questions on the contests? First of all, let me just say, every contest we ever have, and I don't always put it there in small print, right? All sales have got to be full approval sales. You've got to have at least 8 leads from every demo or every sale that comes in, that's counted in the contest. Because at the end of the day, leads is what makes the whole thing turn around. Okay? A couple of special thanks I want to give this week. First of all, Donna did a home show this weekend. She's trying her best to get into the Hispanic market. And she was at the flea market out on 290 from 10 o'clock in the morning until 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Saturday and Sunday at 100 degrees temperature. And she got 50 leads by being at that show. Wasn't that awesome? Nice job. I also want to thank the San Antonio contingent for doing a home show down there this weekend, right? I know when you do home shows, it takes you away from your family, etc., but it's your opportunity to get some more leads and get the referrals going. Guys, if your leads are falling down, if they're slowing down, we have a terrific registration program whereby we can register people for the Rainmate. If you want to do that program, come along with me. I'll take you and show you how to do it. Casey went out, you and I went out, and Kat, as well as yourself, you did a nice job there, Caroline, right? And Don, you've been out. How many did we get that night we went out? Had about 8 or 10. Then you went out the night after that and you got how many? 12? Terrific. Nice job. It just started in the business, back into the business. We had that program of getting more leads. Guys, what you put in is directly proportional to what you put out. You put in a little, that's exactly what you get. You get a little to none. And that's the way it goes. You put in a lot, things just really start moving in the right direction. A special reminder, we have a management meeting tomorrow, and I would like to have in attendance, you know about it, but Daniel, you'll be there. Mark, I hope you're going to be there tomorrow. Don, you'll be there. Tyke will be there. Obviously, Jimmy and Lyle will be there. Donna, you're going to be there as well. James, I don't know if you're working tomorrow, if you're going to play hooky, but if you want to join us, you can, by all means, right? Bill, you coming up for that meeting, and you're going to be there. Terry, I'd like you to be there as well, and you guys have been invited as well. Why do I invite you? Because I can feel that you're people that really want to get ahead in the business. And if you can just take out a little something out of a meeting that's going to help you get to where you want to go, it's worth taking the time to attend that meeting. So I appreciate you coming along. Guys, I want to thank you all for coming along tonight. I especially want to thank Jimmy and Lyle for their contribution here this evening. Right? We've recorded the session so that I can interpret what Jimmy actually said and put it down. And then I'll be able to send you a written copy of what he actually said, right? But I would like to have a chat with the brand new people straight afterwards in the foyer. I'd like to talk to you about the money side of the business. Okay? Drive fast, take chances. Thanks for coming along.